it's me. Thank you for joining me on my show. That's like my Lizzie energy of basically this episode. No one's taking over my show today. It's me talking to you. If you want to support the Patreon, you know the spiel. My name is Ashley Clements.
And my name is Julia Cho. And this is the Look Back Diaries.
It's my show.
Why are you mad? Cue theme song.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. I am, of course, joking. I asked,
I was invited.
I begged on my hands and knees. Please come. Please. I need you.
Yeah, I definitely got that through the email. I think she's on her hands and knees, like begging me to do this.
You just had a big episode.
Did I?
Stolen from. Yes. With Laura.
Yes, I remember.
We just filmed it.
I remember that.
As I recall, this is an episode that really tells us a lot about who Charlotte is. And so I wanted to make sure that I had you on so we could talk about it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's look back. Happiness in the pursuit of life. Yeah, see, that's what I was going for.
Oh my gosh, she's so mad. She's so hated.
Yeah, the idea, like, what was I going to put out? Was I not going to put out a vlog? It's just a little silly that we.
It is her busy. Show. I mean, in her defense, it is her show. So it's
right.
Like,
well, and
are these people doing?
We have to suspend our disbelief.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, in here, I think.
Don't do it. Adorable.
Maybe it's at the end of the video because I think you do. The Lizzie Bennett Diaries. The show is named after me.
It is. It is your show, Lizzie. Wow, way to really just.
Well, Jane is a perfect angel who would never have done that.
You're right. So. Charlotte was the mastermind.
Yeah, you want to tell me Darcy is not.
I'm trying to imagine you doing all these different takes in different positions, like right with all the.
Oh yeah, no, like we moved the stools around at the beginning. Yeah. We stopped doing it.
Yeah, that was very YouTube of the time. No,
but I like that I have this dream for you.
Where is she? That's what I'm wondering. What? Where is she, Lizzie? What did you do to her?
Oh my gosh, you know what is going to happen? You are going to walk in the door and you are going to be eating a Quest bar. Do you remember this?
Did we get a potential sponsorship from Quest?
Yeah, but bars? It didn't actually end up turning out. So Bernie showed up with this box of bars.
That's right.
And he was like, if we can put them on the show, but we couldn't figure out how to do that. And that is why you eat a bar in this. This is our first and only attempt at product placement.
I'm getting hangry, so that's why.
And it's badly done.
There, yeah. What?
I feel like scarves is a very Charlotte thing.
It is because it was a very Julia thing at the time.
Yeah, I remember that too.
Yeah.
I mean, look, this was my style at the time.
I still have that one. Yeah.
It's a cute scarf.
I love it. I love the dainty floral print. It's definitely one of my keepers. Where's the Quest bar? Where is the Quest bar?
Oh, it's coming.
Okay. I almost feel like. See now that's all I'm waiting for.
It's later. Oh yeah, your annoyingly perfect skin. True.
I also feel like maybe this is like not the first take, so I may have some residual Quest bar bites in my mouth. Oh, there it is.
See, it's already open, I think.
Or am I opening it?
But see, here you are, being so practical. You can't predict happiness, but you can get a Quest bar when you're. But we don't name it. You can't see the label. It's the worst product placement ever. We absolutely didn't do it.
Was I supposed to make it? Was it supposed to be a thing?
I don't know, but I just remembered that was why it was in there. Yes. I remember that he showed up with them. Also, he showed up the day of the shoot and was like, "Can we incorporate these?" It wasn't like episodes had been written, we had rehearsed. It was like. What?
So that was me trying to. Ooh, she's angry. She is hangry.
I get hangry. It's very valid. I
Oh,
like to have a
I
snack in my
full
purse. I have a
yes.
snack right here. Oh my god, it's the episode. I should be doing this. I should have been crinkle, crinkle, crinkle. I should have been doing it during the
can we go to lunch
episode.
now? Yeah.
That would be the only, that would have been an appropriate way for me to get a snack in. Yeah, so we we know these people now, but we see Lizzie say like, my friend is so talented. She's going to be like this big success and, you know, this dream she has for you. And then you come in and you're just like, you can't predict happiness, which is true. I mean, it's funny because like Lizzie likes to be the one who's like, I have done the research, but they actually specifically say that people are terrible at predicting what will make them happy.
I would agree with that. You can't predict what will make you happy. I don't know if I'm fully on board with the statement you can't predict happiness as is. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
that's
we don't
face
have,
value. Yeah.
you don't have to agree with Charlotte. I'm just saying that here we have these
No,
two
now that I'm
very
thinking
like,
about it.
clear.
Yeah.
Well, and it's interesting, right? Because the episode is called Happiness in the Pursuit of Life. Right? We talk about the pursuit of happiness, but basically that like maybe if you are pursuing things that are, you know, meaningful to you. But then we also have this divide, right? That like Lizzie cares about what she is doing.
Yeah.
And Charlotte understandably is looking for more security, but we haven't actually, you know, fully learned all of Charlotte's situation.
Yeah, not yet. We'll get there.
I think this is also the first time we see this type of conflict, right? Like so much of the conflict has been Lizzie expressing her very strong views and Charlotte saying like, that's not what happened. Like,
yeah.
But this almost feels like the edge of a fight, right?
Yeah, like, it felt, I mean, it's kind of funny to comment on it because we are the performers in that video, but it felt like more real.
Our 10-year-old selves are the performers in those videos.
Who are those
Some
girls?
kids were the performers in these videos. So
these kids, these youths. It felt very real in that, you know, there wasn't that performative aspect of people being in front of a camera. It just got to a very real exchange between these two friends, whereas like, you know, it wasn't for
and I
the
think
camera necessarily.
your energy coming in. We're joking about the hangry thing, but I think that is like such a great point in terms of Charlotte not caring about the camera, right? Because she's just like, we're supposed to be going to like lunch. What are we doing?
Yeah,
this isn't what we're supposed to be doing right now. And then Lizzie really connecting,
still trying to push for,
being like, wait, hey, something's wrong with my friend. You know, there are a lot of things that you can criticize Lizzie about, and she certainly has her ideas. I mean, it's funny because it's kind of Mrs. Bennet like, right? That Lizzie has these ideas of what people should be doing with their lives, and she hates that her mother thinks she should be married, but she doesn't see the connection in
the
her
parallels.
kind of dictating what she thinks other people should be doing at all. But she doesn't ignore if people are upset. She is pretty good at going, hey, something's wrong. What is it? You know, she knows you well and she cares.
Right.
She knows Charlotte. I know I'm interchangeably referring to Lizzie as myself and not as myself. And that's also kind of the space that I live in with Lizzie. Like, maybe she's not me. Let's see what the people said.
What did the people said?
The people said, Wandering Lizzie, you have a lot of tough comments. This is where we see book Charlotte. The Charlotte who isn't sure of her own success. The Charlotte who knows that happiness is not certain. The Charlotte who is logical and practical and yes, even cynical. Just a year ago, Wasabi Chip said, I love how they aren't afraid to let you sit in the awkward silence. What a brilliant way to incorporate the inseparable friends slowly drifting apart theme of the original. Great writing, directing, acting. Thank you, Wasabi Chips. Also, that sounds like a great snack.
I know. Maybe we are both due for a snack soon.
Yeah, maybe
that does
snack
sound
time. Love Peace Maddie says, happiness in marriage is entirely a matter of chance. You make me laugh, Charlotte. But it is not sound. You know it is not sound, and that you would never act in this way yourself. Charlotte Lucas and Elizabeth Bennet. I love how many of the comments are people pointing out how well this was adapted from Pride and Prejudice.
I love the quotes.
It's so great, because I have not reread the book since, like, January, February 2012, when I got the part. But other people are reading it. Well, thank you for joining me again to reminisce about the youth that were us. The us youth.
Our youthful selves. The youth that were.
I'm just so glad that I've known you for 10 years.
Yeah. How about that?